Okay, good morning, good morning. Where are we? View the channel and click into the live.
Oh, look at you.
Well, you might want to turn down your volume. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, Yessie. How are you today? It's good to see you. Very good to see you. Mm-mm-mm. Amara, good morning. Happy Tuesday, friends. You guys found it really quickly. I guess I should be 1 minute early every morning, maybe. I was 1 minute early. Oh my goodness, my nose. This allergy, it's still doing me in. Mm. Drinking some tea. What are you guys drinking this morning? I hope you guys are having some tea or something. Doom scrolling instead of working. Well, I'm glad you're doom scrolling with me this morning. I'm glad you're doom scrolling with me. What up? Oh my goodness. So, are you guys putting up a plan of resistance too, or trying to resist all the goodies, all the things that we're seeing so far? I'm doing pretty good, but my stallions are still, they still harassing me. So I've got to do something. I got to do something so they can stop harassing me. They're out here wanting to shop, and they don't need to. They do not need to. I need a pen. Which pen shall I go with this morning? I don't know. Which pen should I pick this morning? Let's try this bundle right here. Pick a white colored pen. Ooh, I haven't used this one in a long time. Let's see. Let's make sure it can write, because you know how some of them are. All right. Do I have live chat on? Yes, I do. Come on into the live, everybody. Good morning and welcome. My name is Tamara. I am the paper and pen girl. If it is your first time here, please go ahead and say hello to us all so that we can also say hello to you. If it's not your first time, still say hello. Flores, good morning. Yes, yes, we are trying. Oh, yeah, it does work. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. It works. We'll go with the white. Yes, we shall do that. Shauna, good morning. Welcome, welcome. What are you guys drinking this morning? Are we on? I'm drinking some hibiscus tea, and I love it because of the color. Look at the color, y'all. It's such a beautiful red. And it has no sugar in there. I mean, I've been having my teas with like half the amount of sugar for a very long time, but I'm trying to lessen the sugar intake even more. So this is like no sugar. Washington, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Mm-hmm. Welcome into the live. To drink yet? You're going to, yep, put the kettle on, Hyundai. On the way to the coffee. All right. See, we got the hydrated crew this morning. Okay. Mm. I am eating some hash browns because that's a part of the national breakfast. Hash browns. So we're gonna jump right in this morning because y'all, oh my gosh, we're gonna jump right in as soon as I stop chewing. Mm-mm-mm. If I sneeze, excuse me. My allergy already woke up. Before I even woke up, the allergy was like, I'm going to get you out this bed, ma'am, because you playing. So it already was doing that. Mm-mm-mm. So let's say a quick prayer, and then we're going to jump into this resistant mode. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this resistance mode situation and what had happened, okay? Father Lord, good morning, and thank you so much for waking us all up this morning. Thank you for allowing us, oh God, to be in this place together at this time. Father, we don't take any breath for granted. So help us, oh God, always to be grateful and to remember who it is that's responsible for allowing us to take another breath. Father Lord, we thank you for our friends, our family, our loved ones. We thank you for this channel. We thank you for strength, energy, food. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for being able to smell, being able to feel, being able to heal, oh God. That also comes from you. Everything comes from you. And we thank you for that and so much more. Father, Lord, we thank you for allowing us to enjoy, to have the ability to enjoy each other's company, to enjoy this weather, to enjoy things that are growing in the garden, to enjoy the people in our lives. Lord, oh my goodness, you still give us that ability even when things are not what we call perfect. So we thank you. As we go throughout this day, as we go throughout this week, oh God, we ask that you continue to guide us because we're foolish, Lord, and we need your guidance every step of the way. Forgive us of all our sins and transgressions, not only us, but those that are in our sphere of influence, those that are attached to us by love and by blood. In Jesus' name, we thank you in advance and give you all the glory. Amen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, and welcome into the morning tea, everybody. If you are new here, again, my name is Tamara, and I am the paper and pen girl because I love paper, I love pen, like we all do. That's why we here, right? Well, some of y'all just here to listen to me talk. Some of y'all just here to listen to me laugh. Some of y'all just here because y'all kind of, sort of, maybe in a little bit way like me. So welcome, 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 welcome. Now, if you notice, the title this morning is Planner Resistance Method Time. So yesterday, Erin Condren launched their first planner of the planner launch season, which is their flagship product, right? And it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. We talked about this last week and the week before when we saw the sneak peeks. We did. Yes, we did. We talked about them. We looked at the sneak peek and all that good stuff. And so it was launched yesterday, right? You need a pen count? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not today, not today, not today. So, right? So the product is launched. I am doing my very best, and I'm going to wait to order anything from any planner companies, right? Because the question is, do you need it now? Right? That's one of the many questions, right? One of the many questions is, do you need it now? My answer, of course, is no, as a lot of us answer would be no, but we like to get it and put it away for later when we do need it as well. So, do you need it now? No. I don't need it till 2027, actually, really and truly. There's only one thing that I've been battling with that I'm going to need for July, you guys know, which is my pocket planner. What are we going to do with that? Because there's no date. I don't have any months and dated insert for the pocket planner, right? So we've been kind of going back and forth. Do you need it now? Oh boy. Question number one, do you need it now? Question number two that came up from after that is, do you have anything already that you can possibly use? Now, you know, this is a double-edged sword question. Raise your hands if you have stuff in your stash that you could probably already use for whatever it is that you're thinking of using it for. All right. Or whatever you think you need at a later point in time. And my hands got to go up. They have to go up. I probably got something I could use. However, you're right. However, this is where the squirrels come in, right? They're like, we know that there are things that we like to do and things that we don't like to do and we really don't want to do, right? I don't like redating anything. You all know this. However, I have suffered with redating my cloth and paper inserts for 3 months now. 4 months now, really, because we have this month in my pocket planner. So, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can I do it? Yes. Do I like it? No. Um, and so that's like a 50-50. Good morning, Andrea. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If I missed anybody, I'll get with y'all in a minute, but hello and welcome, right? Because I don't want to forget what I'm going to be saying. Um, so do I have stuff that I can use? Yes. Do I have stuff in my stash that I did not even realize that I had? Raise your hands if you found things in your stash and you did not even remember that you had these things in your stash. Tamara's hands, both of them went up because look what I found. Like, look what I found. Like, I found two things that I did not remember that I had in my stash, like in things. Just I just didn't remember because they were not all in one spot. Like I like to have my stuff based by company, right? So all my Happy Planner stuff would be in one place, my EC is in one place, and all the other stuff goes in the other place. Right, Tiffy. Exactly. Exactly, Tiffy. So we're going to talk about this in a moment. Because y'all already know what we've been talking about with the Happy Planner launch, right? Y'all already know what we have been talking about. So therefore, yeah. So, I was cleaning off my planner card and moving around this office area, and cleaning out the drawer because I'm redoing everything. Like it's one of those things where you go mad and you're like ripping up the whole house and redoing everything. That's what's happening here. Okay, everything is being ripped up and yeah. And so, I found this and something else that I'm going to show you inside of this as well, that company coding maybe. So lots of questions. It's the May Madness. Well, it's April. It's not even May yet. It was the March. It's because it started in March. So we'll say it's the March Madness. Okay. Desk cleanup is scheduled after the gym. Gotta grab, go girl, go grab the drink because it's necessary at this point, right? And so yeah. So I've been asking myself lots of questions. I do like to ask myself these questions in order to try to keep myself from purchasing a lot of stuff. So that is a part of my planner resistance method, is to make sure that I'm asking myself lots of questions, making sure that I'm trying to find out the answers to these questions. And I'm telling you, push come to shove, and if all else fails, y'all know I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the thing. I'm just gonna do that. However, I really need to make sure that is something that's not going to end up like this, lost in the abyss of somewhere in my planner, in my planner stash inventory somewhere. It just fell through the cracks. Okay. To say that they're releasing more stuff today, they're doing more stuff today. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So what had happened was, right, I said to myself, what we're going to do is we're going to try to see if we can, look for stuff that we already have, and we're not going to go shopping unless, like, what's the buying rules? What are these buying rules that we're going to set for ourselves so that when we do pull the trigger and purchase something, it's going to be like, okay, no problem, based on what the plan A is. Plan B is equally as attractive, right? Plan B is equally as attractive. For instance, let me share with you what I mean. Plan A is to reuse, redate something that you already own, that you already have, because Happy Planner right now is full price. You got to pay shipping, and it's not available in stores, right? So that's kind of like a chokehold, right? Because you have no choice but to purchase it on there and to pay the shipping. So basically, it's $30 versus a little bit of tension because of the redating, right? A little bit of tension because of the redating. Okay. Um, and so $30 versus the redating. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now, what is the combat to that? It's going to be, all right, if they have it on sale, hey, oh Lord, if they have it on sale for 30 to 40% off, right? What would that be? $22 minus 40%, y'all. What is that? That's like us almost $9 off, right? That's almost $9 off. That's gonna be like $14. Let's say $14. Uh, $14. And if they have a free shipping on top of that, then guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna buy it. If it's available, that is, because we're running the risk of it being out of stock. We're running the risk with it being out of stock. I don't have Happy Planner rewards because I don't purchase that many things. I don't purchase that many things. I may buy 1 to 2 times from Happy Planner for the year. They've gotten me with the Thanksgiving around Thanksgiving time consistently for like, well, not consistently, really. It's only been like 2 times, right, over the past like 5 years. However, I will go ahead when I do purchase. I'm purchasing from that same release and I'm purchasing whether I want skinny, mini, classic, mini. I'm purchasing everything from that particular release. I don't go and I'm purchasing from, multiple releases. I try not to do that because I would normally do it in store, right? I would normally do my purchases in store, but we now see that in store purchasing is really not going to be that much of an option for us moving forward in the future unless Uncle Mike decide to get his life together. Okay, because Uncle Mike was like, y'all complaining about the 30% I be giving y'all or the 25%. How about we don't carry the planner at all? Wow. Wow. It's the audacity for me. Wow. Right? So, I mean, I've reduced what they're getting, period. So here we go. Anyhow. So do you see what I mean? I would rather spend that $15 and depend on how much shipping is. If I do have to pay shipping, $20, okay, no problem. Pay that $20, get it chipped into me, and not have to redate. Is $20 worth me not redating a planner? Absolutely, if I'm going to be using it long term, right? That is absolutely worth it to me because only those who really despise redating planners and things like that and putting whiteout in your planner. If that's you, raise your hand. You will understand what I'm talking about. But for those who they don't mind it, they don't have a problem with it. Y'all just don't, sometimes y'all don't get the severity of it. All right. It is like you see the word I use. I despise it. I despise it. Will I do it sometimes and for a time period? Yes, because I will have a conversation with myself. But can I stand it for long periods of time? Absolutely not. And so yeah, I can't. I just oh my, oh dear. Oh my, oh dear. Yeah. Mm. You only order twice and you have 40 points. Girl, Tiffy, what you be I will check to see, but I don't know like what points I would have. Hold on. Let me sidetrack, side story. Let's go find Happy Planner. Hold on. Me and my big ideas. I'm talking it into the thing because I don't want to type it. Because, yes, we being like that this morning. Let me double check really quickly. See if I could get in there really quickly because y'all know who remembers they log in all the time. Not Tamara. Hopefully this is it. All right. So, see, the last time I ordered was last year. Yeah, I ordered last year, July the 30th, and I ordered one thing. One thing. My rewards. Let's see. My rewards. Have a great day, Amara. Admit to your points number because you will be exposed. Shauna, you already exposed. Y'all, I got 12 points. Okay. I got 12 points. I could get some more points though, because it's giving. Oh, so they'll give me some birthday points. Let me see. Let me put my birthday in. They'll give me some birthday points for my birthday, June. Okay, so I got that in there. So they'll give me birthday bonus when it's time. Washington, you had $10 worth. I don't even know. It's 1 point for every $1 you spend. So I create an account. That's all I did. That's all I did. But follow us on Instagram so I could do that and get 10 more points. But my thing now is how many points can let me see what the redemption is. I need 100 points for $10. Can I get 100 points? Let's see. So 100 points for $10. Let's go back to where it talks about the things you could do. I have how much I said 12. So I need 10 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do 50 points. Yeah, I could do like 50 points. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could get like 50 points. But so that would be like 62 points. I'd still be shorter points. And I'm sure they'll probably expire. So I'm going to move off of the points business for right now. But yeah, so for me, let's just say right now I have 12 points. Points is not an option to redeem for me because I have none. I have no points to speak of. All right, let's move this over to the side. You're hoarding your points until at least fall. They die after a year. Okay, yeah. My last purchase was $19. Was like $19 last year, right? It was $19. So and the year before that was just a little bit more. I remember I think I may have had one or two times that I had a big purchase that was like 100 and something dollars because I had gotten like everything, sticker books, everything. But that's been a couple years since I've done that. 10 points to upload a video. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, right, Tiffy. We did the new release for free shipping. Let me know if all of the minis were sold out. Okay, so there, right? So there's options for those. So that's my caveat, right? Is if I see the thing and I could get it to me for $20, including shipping, the price of the product plus the shipping. And this is talking about, I think, a mini, because a mini is $21.99, is it? Or well, the mini probably is more by now. Let's see. Layout. I don't want layouts. I want it by size. Here we go. I'm gonna search it by size so I can get it. No, I'm sorry, my wrong. $24, which okay, yeah. And however, the Powerpuff Girls is $29.99, but regular is $24. $23.99 is what you're looking at. Okay, for those. All right. Yeah. So that's them. Now, for my Erin Condren stuff, y'all already know I'm waiting for a sale for that one to be able to purchase that as well. I don't need an EC right now. I don't need any of these things like right now to use because only in July. I'm going to need something in July. Okay? But here is one of my brain's malfunctions. When my brain see the new, my brain is automatically moving into the new. Does anybody brain do that too? Like the way my attention deficit, my squirrel brain works is that when I see it and my brain thinks of the way that it could use it better than what it has right now, my brain literally has already moved into it. It's moved into it. And it makes it difficult for me to function in what I currently have because my brain is already moved. It's left the building. It's left the building already. So it makes it difficult for me to function. It has to get the new thing and then work in the new thing. And sometimes it's like, oh, no, it's not working the way we thought it was going to work. Dang, nabbit. Right? And so that's what happened. In comes this particular planner resistance method that I have started this weekend, because this weekend it was like my brain was on me this weekend. I went into my local, what is it, Office Max to see if they had the new stuff. I just went to look, famous word, right? I just went to look in there and they did not have any of the new things that I was interested in anyway. They didn't have any of the new stuff in there. So nothing was in there for me. And in my store. And they don't even have it on their website yet. So that's that. I was like, all right, whatever, no problem. So uh as I was cleaning, and I'm thinking about the thing that I need and the things that I have, these are some things that I came across in my inventory. Yeah, this was a 2024 planner. That's how long ago I had this. The only resistance you have is the pain you remember for clearing out last fall. In fact, yes, we are preparing to move cities. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this was from 2024, and this was a planner that came from Walmart. Walmart, remember when they came out with the simple layout? That's what that is. Okay, this is a simple layout. They came out with it at Walmart. And this, I found it. I was like, oh my goodness. Well, look at that. Right? So this would require some form of redating, and yeah, this would require some form of redating. If I do utilize this and put a push pin, why would I even be switching sizes, right? Here's the thing. Different times of the year, I either need more or less, right? We all usually do in our planning life. There's sometimes where we are busier than others. Sometimes our mind is able to handle more detailed planning. And sometimes our mind is just, it's not that we're not busier, our mind just can't handle all of a classic size plan. We need a mini size plan, right? Because the classic will seem overwhelming. It's just too much to handle, at least for me. And so I need something smaller at times. What I'm learning about myself is I will not maintain two things at the same time. I won't maintain this at the same time, or this and my daily properly. Like, I won't do that. It's going to have to be either or. And so when I switch into one thing, I'm going to be switching into that one thing. I'm not going to be putting into anything else, right? Hey, Kayla, you switched to mini this year. It has helped you. Very good, right? Because sometimes we just need this a small amount. So for me, if I use this, right? Let me show you. I mean, first of all, it's such a beautiful, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love the dividers. It's just the color palette. I love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if I do use this, which would be for my regular weekly, daily, just everything. Like, I wouldn't even, it would just be this and my pocket planner, because my pocket planner would go everywhere with me. This would go everywhere with me too. But I would probably pull out the daily pages out of my pocket planner, and my pocket planner would function more as a scratch pad slash, what is that? A scratch pad slash wallet as it is, right? It would just function like that. So I would be able to use this to list my categories and on what I want to accomplish for the week. And then I could go ahead and put what's the priority for each day of the week on here, right? That's all. I wouldn't be trying to do any extra detailed planning inside of this, because then it becomes a whole entire setup. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes fat and chunky. And yes, no, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? So I do have this. If I feel the need to do almost daily planning in here as well, I do have some daily pages, some cloth and paper daily pages. They're undated that I could use also. Okay. Using your stash to make a 2027 awesome planner to help resist EC and happy planner launch. Listen, right? So I could do that also. So I have this as an option that I can try out and see if this works for me, right? As well. I do have no paper. Y'all know Tamara got paper. Tamara don't need paper till 2028, right? I don't need nothing till 2028. Rarely, almost. Well, let me change that. I do need a calendar. And that's where my whole entire malfunction is coming in. I need one planner that's going to have a actual dated calendar. Now, mind you, I'm thinking of buying a printable calendar, print it out, and just cut it and put it in my planner. Do I want to do that? No. I would rather spend $20 and just purchase a regular planner. I mean, honestly, honestly, I would rather just spend $20, purchase a regular planner that already has the monthly. So therefore, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to purchase one, but it's going to be, which one would it be? I don't know quite yet. Okay. So when you hear Tamara say I purchased something, know that it's because of that, because I do need that. So here is an option that I could use for this year, for the rest of the year. But I mean, it's rarely that I stay in one planner for the whole entire year. Y'all, making it a quarter is a challenge. So I do have this as an option, however, until I use up all the months. So maybe that's the best way to put these things from moving forward. It's until I use up all the months, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be using the month consecutively. And that's something that I used to do, and I really enjoyed doing it that way. So I'm seriously like I'm said to myself, this is what I need to do, is to go back to doing things the way that made my brain happy and content. But I also need some structure to that. I can't let it go free willy-nilly. I used to purchase maybe 3 or 4 mini happy planners and then just switch the months out, right? Every month I'm in a different one and then repeat. And that would work well, but I don't want to purchase 4 mini happy planners. Um, you want to make a chunky sweetie as well? Oh, until July at least. Trying to prevent stuff coming into the house. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Now, I will say, Heart, I will say though, I will say, listen, um, when the EC planners go on sale at a good discount, let me tell you something. It's easier just to buy the planner. Honestly, buy the planner. That's what I'm going to say. Tell you, buy the planner. You're going to check to see if your work planner is good through 2027. Yeah, just buy the planner. Just buy the planner. Now, I can hold off and not purchase an EC for 2027 because I do have daily that I can use for 2027, right? For I do have daily. So the daily is much easier to me than the weekly. If you're a weekly planner person, listen, buy the weekly planner. They're going to be 30% off, 40% off, sometimes on sale, probably 30% off. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm buying a planner. I'm buying a planner. When they get that 30% off, 30 or 40% off, I'm going to buy one. If it was a weekly planner, you wouldn't get me to redate that. But it's so easy to redate a daily planner. Bread and butter planner through 2027. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's so easy. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's so easy. So that for me is my number one. Oh, sorry. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my daily planner. Like, look, to redate a daily for the EC is so easy. That's it. That's all right there. All you're doing is covering that up with something else. That's it. Right? It's not like redating all of this. That's sheesh. That's a lot of work. You know what I mean? But so for the weekly, if it's a weekly planner you're after, I'm like, just buy the planner. Buy if it's what's gonna work when it's 30%, maybe even 40% off, buy the planner. That's just my 2 cents. And I believe you could get an 18-month planner in with the daily from EC as well for like $5 or $10 more. Absolutely, I would. It'd be 18-month all day, every day. If I know that that's what I'm going to be using, which for me, the EC Daily has been a solid for me for a couple years now. As a matter of fact, that's a solid. All right. So this is number one, right? This is our one thing. This is one thing, putting up a resistance number one that I can switch into at any time to be able to use this as well, right? So this is one that I would be able to use because I do have supplies to be able to do that. I can pop in and out of this as I so choose, as my brain needs, with the understanding that, hey, you're popping in and out if you want to because things might be overwhelming, or you don't need to have a whole lot of stuff inside of it, or you need to really come down and prioritize certain things for a certain period and not have such a big space. And I'm going to show you what I mean to not have such a big space. Then I'll just go ahead and move into here and then move back into something like my daily and or a classic size. And I'm going to show you that right now because I got that too, right? So what had happened was, y'all remember when I was like, let me go ahead and make a gardening planner? Yeah, decluttering. You found an undated big happy planner. Memory happy planner. You started in 2017. Yes. No, they don't make those anymore. I haven't seen one in a while. Must have been cleaning and forgot where I put it. Exactly. We be forgetting everything. We forgetting everything. So I came across my garden planner because y'all know I've just been out there planting things, and I did not look lettuce maturity in August. I don't even know what this is for because when is it going to be mature in August? I don't know. Who did that? Anyhow, this must have been for something else. Don't ask me. Anyhow, do y'all see what this says? Do y'all see what this is? 2020. I got a whole dated planner all the way down. This is a horizontal layout, right? For my yeah, so I got a dated calendar, which I was like, I don't have one, but I got one for 2026, right? So I got a dated calendar and a horizontal layout. So I was like, all right, I don't need to purchase that other happy planner that I was going to purchase because I think the one that no, it was an 18 month, right? The one that I decided that I was going to get, I think it was the 18 month, y'all. Don't let me lie to y'all. Let me go see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Where's the classic one to the floral embrace? That was, I decided that I was going to get the one with the girls. Paste this. That's what I said. Okay, it is an 18 month, right? So the one with the girls, it's an 18 month and it is a dashboard layout. That's the one that is on. Oh, I didn't even put it at my favorite. Let me add it to my wish list. 2027, 2027. Create list. Oh, I don't need another one like that. Add to list. Y'all, don't ask me what I'm doing right now. Okay, add to list. It's added to the list. I just added it to the list. Mention Happy Planners getting rid of the checklist. Yes, they did say that in one of the lives. So probably for the future ones that are coming out, when 2028 for 2028, maybe they'll do that. Yeah, so I already have this for this year. The other one is going to be for the next year. So if that one comes on at a good price, and I could get that one with the dates for 2027 that I need. So it's still going to be between one of the happy planners and or my EC daily that's going to have the date inside of it. The difference is going to be that the happy planner has bigger box than my EC daily does, right? My EC daily is a A5 size. Let's go to June, right? It's an A5 size. And so there definitely is a difference between the size of the boxes and how I would be using them. So how would I be using this one right here? Very, very similar to this, excepting there is a difference. So remember I said this would basically be for my priorities for the week, and then adding in any, which one of those things I'm going to do for the day, right? Same thing in here. Remember this beautiful thing right here, y'all, because I have these too. Remember, I have these too. So my thought process was to go back to planning my week on this, just to give me a list of the things that I want to do for the week. I had one page here earlier. Hold on, I got some things I want to show you too, but hold on. So I had one page from a while back that we did in December, right? Because that's when I started doing it. And I really enjoyed these pages. So I'm thinking of going back to using these for the weekly list, and then just working off of the weekly list and what the priorities are for the week. Then I also have the Live Love Posh pages. So I can use the Live Love Posh pages just to section out my categories, right? Section out the categories, just like I would be doing on this. Right? So this would be for my life categories and the things that I want to get done in the categories on a weekly basis. So this would be the categories, but this would be a running list, not necessarily just for the week. This would be a running list because this can move with this page. With this can move as I go from week to week, right? Now, I'm also thinking of using these pages because I wouldn't use that if I'm using this. I wouldn't have a need for it. So I'm thinking of using these pages, y'all, for memory keeping, gratitude, things like that that I have been wanting to do, just have not been doing because all of the things were separate, right? Everything was separate. So basically, memory keeper was going to be a separate planner, weekly planner, separate planner. Priority list like this was in something separate. And so I would use these in order to house everything, which is another reason why I said I would not be able to be using multiple planners. The only thing additional I could use to this is my pocket planner for daily note paper. That's it, daily note paper. Because I could turn to this, look what I need to do, what I'm going to do, and just go do it. Do it, do it, do it. Or when I'm going out and being outside of the house, then I could write off what I need for outside of the house on a daily, on just a sheet, plain sheet of paper, because we got paper. We cut paper, didn't we? We cut paper together. We labored and cut paper together. And so I can use that to be able to deal with this. Plus, then I still have the monthly calendar, which I can use the monthly calendar to place the bills, all the stuff. Like this would literally be the one planner, that one planner that I would want to use. And then these could come out and only leave the memory keeping section for the rest of the year if I choose to continue in this, right? If I don't continue in this and I'm using this, I can still do the same thing. Just make sure that I'm coming back in here to do the memory keeping, right? Just making sure I'm coming back in here to do the memory keeping. This, I just crossed out the date because it is dated for 2025, actually. It's dated for 2025. So I would just cross out the date and move forward because all I need it for is the list. And that's the only thing that would be different. I could put the categories right here with a sticker and then move forward with doing the weekly priorities. So those are options I have. I will say that on a normal and regular basis, let's say 2027 rolls around, right? Let's say 2027 rolls around. Something like this is great to have. However, I would probably pick my Erin Condren Daily over something like this. And I'll tell you why. When you purchase your planner, which is now, let me see, how much is that 18 month? $35, right? That's $35. If I continue this, I would need to buy more of this daily pages. Let me see. Hold on. Let's add that to the cart. The Happy Planner even have daily pages? Let's see. Daily. There's a daily extension pack. Okay, daily extension pack. That's a big, let me make sure this is a classic. All right. And it's sold out. It's not even available, but it's sold out for the daily pack. Okay. And then I would need to make sure that I also purchase more of this Live Love Posh thing right here. So by the time I finish buying the planner, possibly if they come out with more daily pages and buy this, that's going to be my Erin Condren daily planner purchase, right? For the entire year. And of course, you get the good EC paper, plus EC already is going to have note paper, plus the redesigned weekly layout, which is going to be a dashboard weekly layout, which is basically this. You know what I mean? So I will have that. Okay, so that, let's put it this way. I'll have the weekly plus a page that I can do this on. So I have that page, the weekly page, and then I will also have my daily pages. So I would prefer to go ahead and get my EC daily once this stuff run out for me to have to go back and do this whole thing again, right? So that's where my mindset is the cost going to be worth it? Now, with the fact that I'll be probably switching in and out of all of these things that you've just seen, all three of them, my Erin Condren, the classic, and the mini one. And of course, I have rings that I could probably go to too, but we're not going to get the rings in at this point in time. We're not even going to get that in here. We're not even going to mix that up. But these are the options that I've come up with right now for putting up a resistance to purchasing something at this very moment, because I'm still a bit undecided, right? I'm still a bit undecided as to exactly what I need for 2027 because of what I have and because of what I could use. So I'm just going to put a pause with the caveat that if it's on sale, remember we talked about that? If that baby is on sale, 40% off with free shipping, you know what I'm going to do? Y'all know what I'm going to do, right? 40% off. Now, remember though, like for Black Friday sales, based on last year's Black Friday sales, when, you purchased, for all those that purchased stuff, what was the price that you paid? And can you get that price throughout the year? So for me, all the Black Friday purchasing, I can get those prices throughout the year. So I don't even wait for that. I just go ahead and grab what I need. Well, mostly. There's some things that you probably would need to wait on. However, mostly, mm-mm. So what I would need to wait on if I want to get it for the 6 month, and I think I've determined that I'm not going to get it, is the cloth and paper pocket size inserts, which I'm not going to wait on. I'm not going to wait on. I'm going to go a different route for July. I'm going to go a different route for July for the pocket planner. And so because of how I'm going to be using other things that I have, I'm going to go a different route and see how that works. If it becomes a problem, then yes, I will seek out something else. Heart, anytime you see store wide, they will sometime have a store wide 25 or 30% off sale. Not right now, but just give it a few months. Allison, good morning, Allison. Look, I will probably call you Heart forever, so I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay with you. I will try to remember. But you're asking me, listen, my kids are number one, number two, and number three. You trying to ask me to do something like redating something. But Allison, I will do my best to remember. I will do my best to remember, Allison. Just keep reminding me and don't be offended. Okay. But um yeah, no. Whenever you see a 30% off store wide, girl, buy it, buy it. They've got the most I believe you can get is 40%. So they'll do 30, 35, 40. It will come around Black Friday time. If you don't need it until 2027, then yes, just wait until around Thanksgiving sale time. And you will get a good sale at that point. Like they are pretty good for that. But me personally, listen, run me that 30% off, 35% off, and it's a done deal. 35% is a done deal for me. It's like, yes, let's get it. Let's get it. But because I do have one that already, like I have a whole year's worth of daily that I can use. Plus, y'all, I got that dang day designer that I still haven't even touched yet. I haven't even touched that day designer daily yet. What's the girl supposed to do? I haven't even touched that yet. So I have that as well. I got options. I have options. And I'm really trying my best to be a good girl and use my options. And so I'm actually moving into this. You see, I started writing a few things in here. I did set it up. It's set up for the next couple weeks. I've already, started putting stuff inside of it. So for the next couple weeks, or until I get sick of it, y'all gonna see this one or this one. Okay, because I'm really thinking that I need something smaller right now because I'm only needing to focus on a few little things. So this week I'm going to determine whether I want this one or this one to be done, because I can do my focus area list in two different ways. I'm thinking just doing 4 areas, really and truly. And so I could do 4 areas, have a bigger section for writing the different things in, and then working off of that list right there, and then just put what's my focus for the day in the section over here. Yes, I will have to redate this stuff, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to do that. And it's mainly because I'm picking a few things to focus on, like my CE class that I need to do. I need to do 8 of these. And so with that fact that I need to do 8 of them, I am starting one online today. I identified it yesterday, which one I'm going to do. So I'm going to start it today and start putting in time. And then I also have one scheduled, I think, for later. No, one scheduled for next week in class that I actually have to go to. And then I have another option. So I'm trying to get 4 done this month and 4 done next month, which would meet everything that I need to do because I already did one and finished that one last week with the examination that goes with it. Um, and past that, and it's been credited, so that's good because I got to make sure I email them my certificate of completion, and then they've got to update, and I got to make sure to check them to make sure everything is updated where it needs to be updated at, as well. So my focus is going to be between the house, cleaning up the house stuff, the CE class, and gardening. Those are going to be like my primary three things that I'm going to be doing like every single week until that CE stuff is finished, and then I'll replace it with something else. So it's not a lot of stuff that I'm going to have that I'm going to want to do or focus on a weekly basis. So this might actually be like overkill. However, it might not be overkill because the gardening things. You know what I mean? My gardening things be gardening. Like there's a lot of stuff to be doing in the garden. In the garden, you have three weekly areas: faith, family, finance, and then you have your goal planner. Yes, right. Absolutely. 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 You have enough to wait until 2028. Allison! Allison, the struggle is real. Allison, the struggle is real. Oh my goodness, the struggle is real. Let me tell you. Listen, I might, Allison, just wake up one morning and decide that I am going to give away every single thing and then just repurchase, start from scratch. Like start from scratch and buy new things. Because if I have nothing, then I have to buy something, right? just just give it all away. Like, no, it's gone. I don't have it. So I need it. Now I need it. But I'm trying to be a good steward of God's money, a better steward of God's money, because we out here being reckless. I'm trying to be a better steward of God's money. Now, a big difference with this is, y'all, I could decorate this if I so choose to, and or decorating this daily as well. So I love that because this is going to offer me more opportunity to use my stickers, right? It's going to give me more opportunity to use my stickers. So I think I may want this, but I may need this, right? See that? I want this, but I may need this. Yeah, Allison, I think I've been really good to because I've been trying to I've been at this use this stash for like 2 years now. I've been trying to use it for 2 years and it ain't going nowhere. But I want to share some of my plant stuff with you guys. Let's put that aside. We are going to put some stickers on the page because I want to use my stickers, and I'm going to show you my plant stuff though because my garden is gardening. Okay. Let me get this because I hope it's not going to be too reflective for you guys. I don't want to mess my stuff up. So we have gardening success and we have gardening failures, just like we have in life, right? Gardening success and gardening failures. So I'm going to show you one success that's happening right now. Look, y'all. I went ahead and I took one out yesterday and put it in the ground. I put it in ground. I have a tomato plant growing, my friend. Look at this. This is a little tomato plant. And this is it's called a Super Sweet 100. This is a cherry. It's like a cherry tomato. And this tomato is going to be for making sun-dried tomatoes. By God's grace, we'll get tomatoes this year. Okay, so this will be for making sun-dried tomatoes, and putting them in oil, right? Like how you would find them in the grocery stores. That's what I want to do with these, is make sun-dried tomato. I did plant more than one seed. The packet came with like 4 or 5 seeds, y'all, for real. But this is the one that I got left because some you may have, some you may not have. Like they grow, they don't grow. And so I have that one left. These over here, you see this leaf right here, injured, okay, because the critters are crittering. These are French marigolds that are coming up. And so those are very cute, very, very, very cute. I do have another type of marigold that's coming up as well. And the French marigold is the one that they say helps to determine deter pests the best. So yeah, but these are just a little bit of the flowers and stuff that I have that are growing in the garden. So this definitely is a success in my book. I'm wanting them to get a little bit bigger, and then I will put it out in the garden. I did transplant them from the seed cell they were in, or the seed tray, into this fruit container, because next year I will be saving like as much of my fruit container as possible. Oh, yeah. So I'll be doing that because I think I really do like this. Fruit container method, holding it in the depth and all that. I like it. So I'll be using that next year. The next thing I want to share with y'all is one of these failures, okay? And it's not really a failure on my part. Look, y'all, do you see this? Do you see this? Do y'all see this? This is called "The Pests Are Outside in the Garden Enjoying My Garden." So this is both a success and a failure to all in one, wrapped up in one, right? This is bok choy, or this one is pak, P-A-K choy, right? So it's a smaller variety. You can harvest them as baby pak choy, or you can let them get a little bit bigger. So the success is the fact that they got this big this year. Last year, mine did not do this well at all. And so I'm very happy because they did well this year, better than last year. So that's a success for me, that they germinated and they grew to be this big. Last year, they were like tiny, tiny things. Okay. Um, so I'm happy with that. The failure is that I did not have the netting to put over it, and so the pests got it before anything else. That's number one. Number two, it's so hot outside now that it's already flowering or going to seed or bolting. So by the time you see the seeds being formed on the inside here, it's done. It's done. It's done. So this is about to get bitter, and it's wanting to produce more seeds to be replanted next year. So this is finished for the season. I do have more out there for the pest. Like, I left it for them to eat. I just popped this one off this morning to show you guys. I left it out there. I said, y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a good time, because all the things like the marigold that I'm planting is attracting beneficial insects that's going to eat these insects that's eating my stuff. So get big and fat and juicy for my other insects to come and eat y'all. It's the cycle of life, y'all. It's like revenge will be mine. Go ahead and get fat and juicy. Go ahead and get juicy. Eat to your heart's content, because something's about to come get you. So it's really hot. I also have another experiment that's going, where the last set of pak choy seeds that I planted, I do have a netting that I have now put over those. They're very, very tiny. Like, they're little tiny things. I do have a netting that I've put over those, and I move them and put them in a cooler spot that does not get full sun all day. I want to see if they will last longer or how big they will grow before they start bolting. Also, these I will start again in the fall, because in the fall, pest pressure is going to be less. I'll also have them covered too, but pest pressure will be less. The temperature will be cooling. And so it should work out better in the fall. Spinach, done. Like, the spinach was worse. So I'm going to be I started my callaloo. So what I'm thinking of doing next year is, for spring, is focusing on my callaloo instead of spinach and pak choy. And then just in the fall, spinach and pak choy is what I plant during that time. So we'll see. If that works out well for 2026, then that's going to be the strategy for 2027 for me. I'm also I need to get some collard seeds, some Georgia Southern collard, or whatever they call them. Yeah, I need to get some other things. Also, the lettuce did not do good either, because it got so hot so fast. Like, when has it ever? Spring is not supposed to be 86 degrees. That's not spring. Just in case someone did not know that. And so anyway, yeah, win and fail at the same time. And also, my plan for mass destruction is included in this, of the pest. One last flower thing that I want to share with you guys is, so last year I planted some snapdragons, and they started growing this year. So they really didn't do anything last year. They were looking lanky and I almost pulled them up. But because I was stubborn and I was like, I don't know, I'm going to leave them. Y'all, look at these. These are my snapdragons that bloomed this year. They bloomed and I cut one of the bloom off of each one of them. Okay, well, this one I snapped two off. So, yeah. I did. Look at this color. Isn't this like this is like one of the most gorgeousest color ever. And so these are what I have. And I have a white one as well, but that one only had one bloom on it. I'm trying to leave blooms on for the to attract pollinators because things are going to need some flowers. There's not a lot of flowering yet in the garden because it's they're just growing up now. Their things are just growing up. But what I'm finding out is that the snapdragons did need to go through the cold stratification time of the winter in order to bloom for this year. So I was like, oh, that's why they did not bloom last year. So I'm learning about that, but I do have, I mean, when I tell you I've got a ton of zinnias this year, tons of zinnias. And I will be, putting some pictures and showing you guys some pictures and some blooms and things like that. I'll be giving away loads of flowers this year. Yes, Andrea, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But look at this yellow though. Like, look at that. It's almost like a neon color. It's just simply gorgeous. And it still is not open all the way yet. But anyway, I'm enjoying my garden. Even though it's frustrating me sometimes, but I'm still enjoying my garden. And I have stuff that I need to do in there today. Let me put this back in the little water. I still have stuff that I need to do out there today. I need to water because I did transplant some stuff that I need to go and water. I didn't water them yesterday. I transplanted them, but I didn't water them. And I'm also going to put the ginger in my green stock. Because I think they're suffering right where they are right now. So I'm going to transplant them as soon as I get outside with them. But yes, my friends, the garden is gardening. And I can't wait to bring my butterflies back because I had those butterflies last year. And they were I was just butterfly hunting last year, snapping pictures because it was so pretty they were just so gorgeous. All right, let me move this over here a little bit. Where are my let's see if we can find them, my stickers, because we're going to put some stickers on the pages, and I'm thinking I should put it on the memory keeping pages with the horizontal one as well. I'm going to be snatching some people's ideas. As a matter of fact, I really should let me go to Pinterest. Really, not Pinterest. Oh my God. What's the name of this Instagram? Let me go to Instagram really quickly. Let's see if I can find somebody's layout to snatch. Oh boy. Let's see if we can find somebody's layout to snatch. Let's see. So nice to see the fruit. Yes, it really is. It really is. It really is. When they start blooming, it's like you're there looking at them and they're just these little itty bitty green seeds looking like they're not doing anything. They're not growing. And then they start shooting up and you're like, well, why aren't you blooming yet? Or why aren't you producing seeds or something yet? There's a lot of stuff that I'm probably going to have to replant because maybe I planted them too early. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's decorate this one. Yeah, let's do that one. Let me see if I can go to... Let's go to the Instagram and find somebody, which I probably should have done this yesterday, and find somebody who has a really pretty, which I know there's a lot of great one out there, a really pretty horizontal planter layout. Let's see. Search. And the sun is streaming in. Horizontal. Happy. Let's see. Horizontal happy planner. Let's see. I need that hashtag. Horizontal happy planner. Or yep. Let's see if we can find someone. It's gonna listen. This is a whole snatch season. And one of the main reasons this is like a whole snatched season also is because it is a memory keeping and I want it to be nice and I want it to be cute. We want it to be cute. Who is this one? Okay, yes, those are horizontal planner. Should we try that hashtag instead? Hashtag horizontal planner instead of horizontal happy planner? Oh. Okay, then we gotta scroll. No, let's go back to the horizontal happy planner because I wanted to be specific. Now, it's just the placement maybe of the stickers is what I'm looking for, not necessarily the same stickers because I doubt we're gonna have the same stickers. That's a vertical, that's not a horizontal. Why are we like this? Let me just tell you something. If we are looking at, oh, what is this? She's got a clear pocket cover. Oh, and it's a traveler's notebook. Where do we get this from? Clear cover on paper bound creations. Okay, hold on, y'all. We got to write something down. Do you see how we get ourselves in trouble? That's how we get ourselves in trouble. We're looking for one thing. So I'm on this girl, Hey Michi. Okay, underscore Hey Michi. And she has a clear traveler's notebook cover. She's also got a clear, that's not a pocket, that's the personal size. What? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Reminders, clear cover. And you said it's from what now? Paper Bound Creations. Paper Bound Creation. REATIONS. Right? Yes. Y'all, do you see how we be getting ourselves in trouble? Okay, can I open that in a new tab? Okay, open that in a new tab. We're going to come back to that. First of all, that's not in the right spot. I would have never seen it if it wasn't there. I would have never seen it if it wasn't there. Okay, let me see whose this is. You had to order paper clips on Amazon. You almost ordered everything, but what you went there for, you thought online shopping was no. Online shopping is not easier and it's not safer. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sparkle Plan. Sparkle's using Live Love Posh stickers. Sparkle, this is nice, but we're not going to use that today, Sparkle. Let's move forward to something else. Oh, this is a dashboard one. That's nice. That is nice. Y'all, what are we going to use? Oh. Ooh, okay, okay, all right, okay. Well, this is different. This is different. So Stephanie this is a fall spread. Stephanie over at Squared Plans. Let me see. I don't think I could copy this location of the spread. Can I? Let me see. Copy this. Let me paste. I'm gonna paste it in here for you guys. Paste. Maybe you guys. There you go. See if you can pull that up on Instagram. I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But that's cute. That's cute. How can I put that in my planner? How can I put that in my planner? I like the placements. I like everything in that one. I'm not using circles right now though. Oh, that's cute. And that's Stephanie again. It's the ombre one. Oh my goodness. Stephanie's so talented. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm still looking for something else. I think we might. Oh, there's a whole scene. Okay, do I have stickers with the scenery? Let me see my stickers, y'all. Hold on. Let's see And it's definitely going to be probably this one because I need to use all this stuff up. That's not for that. This is a, I do have a trip coming up, y'all. I got a trip coming up. Like the girls called again. The girls called again, and one is coming in from Chicago, and so we've got to go on a trip. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do with this. Okay, so this is all I have left. So which is really good, which is really good. So we're gonna use these. Let's see how I can incorporate what Stephanie got going on over there. I don't know. Can I? That's really pretty too. Who is this one? Plan with Sarika. That's very cute. I'll try that another time. Okay, y'all. I don't see... I need boxes. Like, I need something with boxes. I need something with boxes. All right, let's try... We're trying to pick something, but they're so pretty. Like, how are we expected to pick? Well, they're not expecting you to pick anything. They're expecting you to do your own thing. 7-Eleven Slurpee. Oh boy. I need to meal prep today. Like I need to meal plan because I don't have. Oh, look at this one. Tamara, go pick something. I'm seeing that same one for the third time by okay, all right. By Stephanie. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try to figure out how we could do this. Let's try to figure out how we could do this. So she's got washi tape. Okay. She's got washi tape and I got washi tape. And let's start with the bottom right corner. She's got washi tape down. Well, this week she's got washi tape down here. I don't really want it there. So I'm going to have to see already. I have to make changes. No, you don't. No, you don't. Put the washi tape at the bottom. So which one are we going to use this week? I love this washi tape. Let me just tell y'all that if y'all didn't know, I love that washi tape. Do I want to do that in this one? No, I'll do that one and this one. Do I want to do a third one? Put the silver. So do 3, maybe not. Let's try 2. All right. And then that means I need some boxes. Where's my box stickers? Let's go find a box. It's vegetables to cut up. Yep. Go do what you gotta do, girl. Do what you gotta do. All right, let's see. Let's see if I have any boxes. Colors that would work. I should have something like that, but then maybe those are gone. Blue, even like this peacherine type of thing would do, but I don't remember seeing like peacherine boxes. So I might have to go with silver. I might have to do the silver. There's one little peacherine that says priorities, but I don't like that. Oh, my colored boxes are pretty much demolished, my friends. Pretty much demolished. What about green? No, pretty much demolished. So I'm going to need to start probably pulling together maybe this one right here. Yeah, maybe that one right there. And we got this hello, and let's try this hello because it's a darker one too. Oh, and we got a big one right here. Shauna, have a beautiful week. See you next week. And we have this one right here. So let's pull that out. And then we have a couple other things. So green and silver. All right. So we'll do some green and silver boxes. Let's see. It says wild and free. Let's do the bird one maybe first. This one would be with the silver. Yeah. All right. She did circles, and there's a circle down here, but I got squares. I don't have circles. I don't have circles. I got squares. So let's put a square here. Let's move these to the side because I'm going to need to cut. Scissors, please. I need to make a cut. And I think I will... Okay, put that right there. Let's cut this right here. So this is probably just definitely not going to be the same. And look at me cutting the whole planner page. The whole planner page. Because she can't cut a straight line. Okay, and then there's some washi tape here. But I'm probably going to have to cut this in. Cut this as well. Because it's wide. So I need it to not be so wide. Not be so wide. I tell you, friends. Oh, I think that is so pretty. That is so pretty. I mean, I could just roll it around and end up seeing whether or not I use it next week. Yeah, I could just use it next week and call that a day. Just snip this part off. I could just do that. And then let's do do we say the silver first? Or do we want to do the silver after? Let's do... this one. And then probably this one. Let's see which one we like first. Oh my word. So I do like I said, the fact that this is going to give me an opportunity to use more of my stickers and things. Let's try it the other way first. Let's try it this way. That has a space between it, so I'm gonna take that off. But this also does mean I gotta take more time to do the decorating. So I went to home improvement store, Lowe's. I went to Lowe's last week. Lowe's had a sale last week on some soil, garden soil. Y'all, they were out of stock everywhere. Like, the people bought off Lowe's. Like, they sold out. They did not have it in stock. You couldn't buy it online. You couldn't buy it in the store, right? So I was like, all right, I'll wait until next week. And whenever they have something that I can get this week, I'll go ahead and get that. I'm thinking I want to do something like this, but I don't know exactly where to cut it off at. Let's see. Let me just cut here first. How about they put a different soil on sale for this week, and they're sold out of that too. Like, these gardeners or whomever is just buying all the things. They don't have any in stock. So I'm going to have to purchase it in another county, like 2 counties over. and then let hubby pick it up on his way home from work. Soil. No, last week it was the soil. This week it's the mulch, because I'm getting some mulch for colored mulch for a front yard project. And I'm like, what is this? Yeah, definitely want to put this. All right. I don't think I have a peachy colored one, do I? Let me see this right here. I know this one probably will be too light. And this one might be too dark. I think that one's going to be too dark. I also have this one right here and this one right here, which is kind of the same thing, but it'll be larger. Let me see if I can find, I need a white. I need something white. Ding, ding, ding. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab a sheet of paper. And I think, oh, they're both kind of cool. Ooh, but which one do I like better? The light one or the dark one, y'all? I think the dark one stands out a little bit more. Okay, how about we alternate them? I'll alternate because, yeah. I'll alternate them. Put that back. All right. Oh boy. Or should I do the dots? I love doing dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That looks fine to me as far as the dot goes. All right. So what is your, or what are your weekly priorities, friends? What are your weekly priorities? I think I want to like move this off. Not add something, but just take a piece of that off. But it's okay. So that's one spot. And then there was some decoration here, but I don't have deco. Like, I don't have deco. I only got the box. I don't have deco. I only got the box. So that's that. Then the next one would be this one, which would be over here. So I'm going to put some dots over on this side. Four. So we got some dots over there. And I think I want to keep these. I don't really want to use them. So I'm going to take these off. I'm just going to put them. Well, yeah, I'm going to put them in here. I added some more pages. Y'all remember this little book? I added some more pages in here. As I was cleaning, I found these that I was supposed to punch and put, cut, punch, put. So that's what I did. So I'm taking all of these off. That as I find them, I'm taking all of these off that I want to keep and putting them in here. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the outline. That's what I said. I had saved some of the other outline. These. I will. And it's silver too. How cute is that? So I'm going to take the outline off and put the outline in. Yeah. So what are your priorities for the week, friends? Let me make sure I can see you guys still, because yeah. Okay. As I said before, getting the classes done is going to be my major priority. I did set a watering date, which is Monday and, is it Monday and Thursday? I think Monday and Thursdays for the garden. However, did I water it yesterday? No. I transplanted some stuff yesterday, but I did not water it. because I had to leave the house. So what do I need to do now is to go water the garden. So that's what I need to do. So I'm just going to cut this one out as close as I could get to it without ruining the thing. And then stick it down on there. We're going to see how that's going to turn out. I'm going to take off a little more of the outline in a second. But I don't want it to be too flimsy. Because then you have a hard time. I have a hard time putting it down anyway when it's too flimsy. And then I got the outline of the bow. Whose sticker is it that I think it's Casey over at So Gracefully Broken? Yes, I think it's Casey. She cuts even the outline of her stickers are cut out, which I think is really, really nice. Washington is like, my trip to Cali is booked. And I'm like, girl, what you going to Cali for? Oh, and I need a box. I need a box. I want to put a box up here. And it's going to be cut off. So, do I want to do this one? Or a smaller one? Let's do a smaller one. Let's do a smaller one. I'll do it, but I won't cut it off. Yeah, I won't let it be cut off. So basically, we're doing some sort of the placement, but not really, because I don't have the same circles and the floral deco to be using right now. So kind of sort of similar, but definitely not really. That's what's happening right now. Kind of sort of similar, but not really. So I will be better prepared for next week. Where's my tweezer? I need the long tweezer. Well, maybe you should have figured out where you wanted it first, man, before you took it off the thing. Because now we don't know where to put it. We're just going to have to leave it right there. We're just going to have to leave it right there. And I don't really, really, really like it right there. Can we take it up without incident? Let's see. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let's hold on to that to the side. I think it's better if it, like, maybe if it was down here and it had the, see how it is inside? I think that would be better than the lines. I think that would be better than the lines. But that's not the case right now. All right, so that's a fail. That's a fail. All right. So the darker pen, let's get the darker pen. Oh, no, 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 no. No, we'll do it. We'll do it here. We'll go here. 1, 2, 3. And then the lighter one. So I don't forget what I'm supposed to be doing. We'll do the same thing over this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. We're going to have to get some other stickers. Washi tape. No. So this one we're going to do at the top. Let's do the top. And I'm going to do the same thing, which is taking off a piece of it. But the problem is... Okay, I think that should be good. Birthday. She wants some company. Look! Washington is seriously celebrating her birthday for the whole entire year, y'all. It's the whole year's worth of celebration. I'm going to be like Washington when I grow up. Okay, so that's good. And silver, and then, yeah. I gotta get back into the groove of decorating planners. Like, why is my stuff all over this desk? I'm gonna get back into the groove of doing it. But the good thing about this also, though, friends, is that I could do this on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna cut this right here so it's a little bit shorter because I like that. So because it is like a memory planner situation, and I actually have a picture that I'm already going to be printing. Yeah, since I'm going to be using it as a memory planner, I can go ahead and do it on a day-to-day basis. Let me open this up because I like to see what the whole thing looks like while I'm doing something. That helps me a lot. A lot. Okay, so on the bottom is where I want to put this large one. I want to put the large one on the bottom. And I do have silver as well. So the large one, I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to line it up with the current line so it's not too far out or anything. Perfection. And then I am going to put this one. So next week I could do this, and that's like, how many more weeks we got left? 2 weeks in the month, y'all? 2 more weeks. Okay, so this is nowhere on the plan or the picture that I showed y'all. We are not going on that picture anymore. If that has not been obvious, we are not going on that picture anymore because, yeah, that's how that is right now. That's how that is. All right, so let's put some dots. And we're going to do light ones here. And I want to do it on here. And then the dark one up here. Girl, get your life together. And then the light one. And last, the dark one. Okay, I could do one here just to make it 4. So that's fine. I have realized that I need your planner. The MetaMouse brand is missing. Oh, yeah. Even without that, Washington, I recognized that a while. I mean, I need paper and pen. Not necessarily have to be my planners, all the time or anything like that, but I definitely need my pen. Like, run me my paper, run me my pen, please, and thank you. All right, so now let's grab a silver box. I need a silver one up here. I think I might redo that. I don't know quite yet. So if I put that there, yeah, let's use this since we're almost all right. So let's do that. Let's do that then. All right. That's all right. And then I have some of these little thingamabobs. We got a heart. We got a check box. And I need another silver box for you. Or what do we have here? Yeah, let's get a silver box. Not writing your stuff down and missing. Yeah. Yep. That will happen. That will happen. Checkbox. That will happen. I missed one too, which is like, but and it's been a long time. But that was me just not feeling well. That was me not feeling well. Okay, so that right there. And I've got some of these too, but do I want to do anything like that on here? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. All right, so I've got 3 more three more, 1, 2, 3 more boxes for this kit. And then this kit and then these, and I would consider this kit to be done because, yeah, laundry day to clean. These are all stuff that I could use in my pocket if I so choose to. Like, I could put that in the pocket because what else am I going to do with them? Nothing. All right, let me check my, I feel like, let me see this brown one. I feel like I could put this here. Oh, yeah. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes to that one. I'm gonna check the sticker book, my other sticker book, to see if I have anything in there. The one with the stickers that I've already used for the quarter. I'm gonna check that. And this one, where do I want to put this one? I'll put this one right here. All right. I need to go to the dump today, which means I gotta probably clean out my garage a little bit today. My garage is a hot mess due to the fact that I've been mixing dirt in my garage, y'all. So I need to clean up some of that today. And then I need to go sleep. I need to go try my best and take a nap and stop playing around. So, who was it that told me hormones is was the cause of them doing exactly that? Like, they started waking up 2-3 o'clock in the morning and can't go back to sleep for no reason, and they were told that it was hormones. Has anyone on here been told that? Because I was like, what is happening? And of course, we are getting older, but oh, you Washington, oh my goodness. So I was like, why am I up for no reason whatsoever? I've started doing things while I'm up for the most part, try not to doom scroll, but sometimes it's chilly. So I get comfortable in my bed and I'm not getting out the bed. But sometimes I do get up out the bed and go do something. 4:30, oh my gosh. And then by the time you get up, it's time to just make breakfast, eat, do some work, and go and get ready for work. I was like, wait, oh no, I'm sorry. You guys are shaking. My foot hit y'all. All right, so boxes over. Let's try, do we have anything else? This feels okay, but it feels awkward to me. It feels okay, but it feels awkward. Why did I take this stuff out already and they're all sitting here looking at me? Why are they all sitting here looking at me? And nobody told me that I had taken these things out already. So I might have kind of sort of could have probably used something from here. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to leave it as it is. So this is one thing. Kicking in high gear. Females in your chemical switch. Oh my goodness. No point in trying to go back to sleep. Yeah. So I've just started doing things. I'm like, at that time in the morning, I'm going to start doing some sort of studying. Because it's the time when you try to start to study and do stuff like that sleep wants to come and get you. Sleep is like, oh, is that what you're trying to do? Yeah, no. Oh, can that go? That can go, but I'd have to take off the green. Oh, that's very pretty. No. I'd have to take off the green. Oh, yeah. So I have that. Also, we'll come back to you. Oh, and I got some trees. Oh, and little black and white. Okay. Oh, that too. With the lilac. I can do the lilac. Take note. I haven't been in this in a moment. I'm telling you, like, it's just been a thing. Oh, that's very pretty. And then I have more lilac ones. Oh, look. And more silver. Y'all, for real. For real. Midnight. So you slept well? Okay, good. It's pulled out color story sticker book from 2016. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking, no, I can't even put that on there because I got that color. So I'm just going to leave that off. You know what? This is going to be just my initial reintroduction thing, spread. So we're just going to leave that as my reintroduction spread. It just feels a little bit awkward. It feels a little awkward. It's not horrible, but it just feels a little awkward to me. I'll put a flower on it. Maybe that will make it feel better. Let me just put a flower on it. It will make the whole spread feel better. It will make it feel better. Listen, we already almost pretty much done with the first quarter. That's what you mean. You should say. Okay, so the way that I want to do this, or should I do it up here? Let's see. Okay, let's cut this all the way across then, because it's already torn. It's already tore up. Oh, well, let's do it inside here then. Since that's the case, we'll do it right here. Yummy. Love it. Okay, well, that's all I can do is right there. Because the other stuff is just, it's too torn up. I should have put it a little bit better. All right, and then I have this one. Because we just gonna put them in there. Because we have them. Why not? Why not? Yeah, it's like we really have to be making 2027 decisions already. That's just insanity. Oh, I love that. I love that. See, putting florals makes it already feels better. It already feels, every spread needs some flowers. Hold on. Right there. Every spread needs some flowers. Oh, Tiffy got the joke, yeah. Oh boy, Tiffy got the joke. Where's Kwee at? Let me go get Kwee so Kwee can answer that. Okay. Tiffy got the joke of the day, friends. If you guys are ready, it's where do bad rainbows go? Do they go to sticker jail? I don't know. Wait. Where do where do bad rainbows go? To etiquette school? I don't know. Like to finishing school? Y'all, why is Tamara out here? Video idea. How to use big happy planner stickers in a mini. I don't have big happy planner stickers, but you could definitely use them in a mini happy planner. Just cut them. Just cut them, my friend. Washington said, do they go overseas? Like where do, oh, that's a good one, Washington. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. Anybody else got another guess with the rate uh, joke of the day? Where do bad rainbows go? Or the joke of the week? Where do bad rainbows go, y'all? Anybody got a guess on the joke? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm like, okay, I like that. It feels better. It feels better. It's still, yeah, it's still not what my vision was, but it works. Ah, that Tiffy. Oh my gosh. That is so corny. That is that's like too corny. Corny number one is they go to Prism. Y'all, that's corny number one. Corny number two, light sentence. That is that is so corny, but that was a good one. That is so corny, but that was a good one. That's a good one. Okay, I think that's it for this. That's it for this. And as I go through and put memories in here. Now, when I do this, it's not going to be like a memory every single day or anything like that. That's not what this is. It's reflecting back on the week and seeing what happened during the week that I'm grateful for. What happened during the week that I want to save? What experience do I want to save? What lesson did I learn throughout this week that I want to make sure that I'm putting in here, right? So that's kind of what it is. What experiences? So for last month when I went to on that girls weekend, that is something I definitely want to put in here. So I have a picture that I'm going to be printing and having that inside here. So as I go throughout this week, I'll take note of what it is and then put it in here. Timmy, Timmy, that second one is yo. Oh my goodness. Yes. Wait. That second one was good. That's good. Oh I think that one has to be in writing for you to get the full effect. Like you gotta read it. You gotta read it. If you don't read it, you might miss it a little bit. That is funny. That was funny though. That was a good one. Thank you so much for the joke. Thank you for the laughter. I do appreciate that. Yo, it's time for us. What is this one? Wait a second. Oh, this one has gold. That's an older one that has gold. Yo, oh my goodness. So it's time for me to do a little bit of planning, and then I gotta go because we got things to do. We got things to do, right? We got things to do. So I am gonna go in my. Let me grab my pocket planner. Let me grab my pocket planner. Let's grab the pocket planner. And I need to get to my paper section in my pocket planner. Okay, we're just gonna get the paper section in the pocket planner. That is funny. I mean, and the thing is, I can't write with these because they're just too thick for me to write with on a normal basis. So that's a little sad for me. That's a little sad for me. That is funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, let me use my sticky note as a matter of fact. So, because I can show you guys my sticky note. Where did you put the sticky note, Tamara? Where'd you put the sticky note pad? La 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 la. Oh, right here. Because y'all, I'm still cleaning my stuff. Okay. So this is an EC sticky note pad, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this because I can show y'all this. Decorated your pocket planner yet? Yeah, my pocket planner is not for decorating. I don't decorate it in there, so that's good. So today I need to water my garden, right? And I did put it for Monday and Thursday. If you guys look right here, you'll see this is kind of like garden stuff, water the garden Monday and Thursday. I do need to prick out my zinnias. So that one strip of section that I have a million zinnias in, I need to prick that out. I need to prick some more of them out and put them in a bigger container because I'm not about to just water that whole section continually forever. I'm not about to do that. Okay, so some of them are gonna die, some of them are not gonna die. So I gotta figure that out. So I need to plant the ginger. Okay, so this don't have enough ink. Ginger. So I'm gonna plant my ginger in the green stalk. What do you mean, how do I grow bell peppers? You put the pepper in the dirt and grow it. What do you mean? You put the seed in there and you grow it. What do you mean? Like, that's a broad question. So I need to plant the ginger in the green stalk. So I'm going to do that. I have 4 green stalks. I'm going to put the ginger, spread it out 1 piece, I think 1 to 2 piece per green stalk on the bottom level. Because the bottom level, I'm noticing the bottom level stays moist the longest. So I'm going to put it down there because they like moisture. So I'll do that. And then hopefully, because that's going to take a while to do all of this thing right here for garden work, then hopefully I'm able to clean garage section. I need another thing for this because as you see, my pen ink, yeah. So let's pick another pen. Let's pick another white one. Clean garage. And then soil area. Okay, so I need to pack the trash. For dump. Allison, have a beautiful day. We will be staying, we will do our best to stay strong, Allison. If we succeed or fail, you'll know right here. You will know right here. We'll be right here talking about it. Right. Now, all of this may not be done today. So just let that be known. Okay. Ain't nobody trying to overexert themselves. So clean the garage, soil area, pack the trash to go to the dump. Then I also want to get some work done today, right? It may not be like, and this is going to be in the afternoon time, maybe like, let's say 3 p.m. I want to start that. So, which need rest slash maybe try to take a nap, which means I want to get all this thing done by, okay, so this is 12. So by noon, I want to get all that done and shower and then take a nap, right? So I want to be able to do that. Why are you glitching? Hey, BK Holly, good morning. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you made it. You almost didn't make any of it because we're about to say bye-bye. So there's something else I was saying I need to do. Oh, and then my CE class. I'll probably get that done tonight after work. If I can't nap, then, I'm going to be doing that. You had to get pepper from the store and they were $2 a piece, Washington. Which store did you get them from? So the thing though is you already have the actual baby plants, the baby plant peppers. And is it bell pepper or what kind of peppers are they? CVS deals. I also need to do my Publix shop list. And then what's for dinner? Okay. What's for lunch, as a matter of fact? Okay. So I need to know what's food for today. Today is Tuesday. Okay, great. Today's Tuesday. So that's fine. All right. So this, I think, is pretty good. So thinking of this week, priority is going to be my start one CE class. Okay, so that's that priority for that. Two, that's all I'm going to think about right now. I don't know what the other stuff is. Oh, so I'm going to talk to hubby and mulch order. To pick up. See if he wants to do that for this evening or when he wants to do that. Right? So I want to see when he want to do that. So that's a priority. And then we're having a church business meeting. So I'm going to need to prep report for church business meeting. So I need to prep that. I need to register for CE classes. So there's, like I said, there's 3 more. One is next month that I can already register for. So I'm going to register for that. And I think 2 might be for next month that I can register for, or 1 next month and 2 this month, something like that. So I want to go ahead and register for those. Also, I got this message about one of my videos that are that somebody talked about. I've got some music for them in one of my video. So I got to figure that out, which is crazy because that video it's one of our lives. It has no music. Like, what's the problem? YouTube. So I got a video issue. So I've got to look at that and get that reported and figure that nonsense out, which means I got to watch the whole entire live. Like, we be on live way too long, y'all. We'll be on live way too long. So I need to watch that and then report through YouTube. I'm not even gonna engage with them right now, personally, because I'm like, there's no music on the video. Y'all some liars. So I gotta figure that part out this week. And there are things that are gonna be like on here that would not make it to my daily stuff yet. Like, look at all the stuff that's on the daily that it's not even listed. So that's why for me, the daily planning is so important to get the list of the daily stuff that needs to be done, because sometimes it doesn't make it on the bigger list. It'll just make it on the smaller list. Right? And then I also need budget check-in. All right. Slash bill pay. I need to make sure that I'm up on that. I did a good amount last week, so this week I need to make sure that whatever needs to be done is on that too, as well. And I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm going to need to be able to think about. But I want to, there's my ACE gift card, ACE gift card, etc. I need to check them for when, make sure I know where they are and the expiration date. Right. So I had purchased, ACE had a thing where when you purchase a $50 gift card, you get a $10 gift card. So I did spend my $50 to purchase stuff already. The $10 gift card, I need to know where that is. Plus, when I register for the app, I got another $10. So I need to know my expiration dates on these things to make sure that I'm spending them. Absolutely, Andrea, I can't. Hubby keeps interrupting with long. Hubby wants some time. So I do want to go ahead and get that taken care of this week, because I don't want any money to get left on the counter at all. Like, no, run me the money. Run me the money. All right. In addition to all of this, another one of my priorities, which I did mention and I had forgotten it, but now I remember, is going to be my desk area cleanup. And this is going to take a while. Desk area cleanup. Because I am like digging through everything. Right now, I'm going through my planner card and the drawers, and I'm actually like ejecting things that I haven't seen, haven't used, all that other good stuff. And yeah. And it's like, I feel like we do this every year. Raise your hands if you feel like you declutter and clean your house every year. And it's still like, it's almost like, didn't we do this already? Didn't we do this already? Like, didn't we do this already? That's why I'm like, can I just throw everything in the trash and start over? Like, yeah, that to me seems like it would be good, but it'd be a waste of money. So, desk area cleanup, budget check-in, and then start this one CE class. Absolutely something that I want to make sure that I'm getting done this week. And then also I'm teaching this Sabbath as well. So I need to study for teaching. So I need to make sure that I get that done. Now, the good thing about having my a weekly or a daily, let me take this this one. The good thing about having something with this weekly layout format, friends, and this is why I say this is probably something that I would kind of need to get into even after having something like this, I would need a weekly, is I'm able to put down on here, let's do the day. Let's do this. Well, let's go April. Today is the third week of the month-ish. So 5. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this doesn't have that option. Hold on, y'all. Let's make sure we get this right, because I don't want to be missing a week if I choose to roll into this. So the 26th So this 5th. So this would probably start on the 5th. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this will be this week over here. And then 2 after that. Okay, let's do it for that week. Right? Let's do it for that, which starts on the 12th. Right? 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Right? So, when I look at all this stuff, I can say Tuesday, we have morning tea. Then, garden work. Thursday, I think is, well, it was supposed to be Monday, but I know Thursday again is garden work. Garden water, pretty much, just water it. All right, so I know I got to water it on that. Let's say Friday, I know I can study to teach on Friday. On Wednesday, I could register for classes. All right, and I can also do the YouTube issue because it's computer work. And then I can also do CE class time. Right, I could do class time for that. I also need to prep for the business meeting. So how about we do that on Thursday? Prep for business meeting, because that's supposed to be pretty simple. So I could prep for a business meeting. I can also on Thursday do my budget, check in. Start that on Thursday, right? Saturday, we got church. Sunday. Oh, wait. It's a little different because I did it based on this, which is fine. I did it based on Sunday. Right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, but anyway, I'll rehash this and redate this the way it needs to be. So this is church. So I can still keep it that way anyway. I'll still keep it this way. I just have to redo the days. But it's just a matter of now I can take the list and put the priority items on this list. So when I'm looking at the day, I can be like, okay, so what's my priority for the day? And I can, instead of, having all this stuff here first, my first thing is going to be, all right, so my priority today is going to be the morning tea and doing the garden work. So what we have here, the garden work, and we've already done morning tea. So that's the priority. And then we're going to do all these other things afterwards, because there's always going to be more stuff for you to do. Like nowhere on here do you see laundry, but I got to do laundry. Yeah. No, you don't see none of that on here, but I've got to do those kind of things. And clean up other spaces or spots, right? So that's where the deep dive daily comes in. And that's kind of sometimes where planning disconnect can happen, is a transition between making a list of all the things that you want to do or need to do for the week, and then breaking it down into, okay, throughout this week, what is it that I actually need to do or can possibly do on what day? And then bringing it from the days into actuality to say, when you get up in the morning, okay, I have already said to myself that I was going to do A, B, C, D, E, but guess what I end up doing? Other things instead. So you can make adjustments. I can come in and say, you know what? I don't feel like registering for these classes or anything like that on this would be Tuesday, on Tuesday. So let me change it and do it for Wednesday instead. And let me do Wednesday's items on Tuesday. So you can definitely go around on and do that. But this gives you a better idea of the time that you kind of sort of have as well. So for me, it's going from making my categorized general list so that if I say on Thursday, I have garden work on Thursday, what things need to be done in the garden? So I can go ahead and, all right, I could plant my watermelon because that's what I still need to do. I could prep some containers. I could mix up some soil, right? Like I could make a list of seeds that I need to plant for the month of May. Like those are things that I will already have written down, and they're coming. This was only like a first thought thing that I put down when I picked this out of the stuff. But this would be the general list, and this list is going to fuel a lot of what's going in my week, and what's in my week is going to fuel what's being broken down to go into my day. And I hope that makes sense, right? So it's kind of a process. At times, my brain wants to skip a process. It wants to go from the list to the day. It just wants to go from the list right here straight to this right here. And sometimes we can, but sometimes we really can't. Like if we don't follow the process, things get all out of whack. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do or how I'm supposed to do it. I just do the fun things. I just take the fun things off the list and I do the fun things. But the other important things that need to be done, I don't do them until the morning of, right? The morning that I need to be rushing to do something instead of being prepared for something else. So I hope that kind of makes sense for y'all. So it's finding this groove, this rhythm, this process. And that's one of the things that I will be also doing is making a planning process for myself, and then just making it into like a checklist so I can follow that checklist. But for now, my brain's been kind of resistant to that in a way. But I'm going to be working on that. That's how you end up double booking yourself when you skip days, skip steps. Yeah. Yeah, so those things can happen. Cheryl, girl, how you doing, boo? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. And so, um, and I think also doing that for myself is going to be a great method of also, planner resistance, because if you have your flow and you're not missing those steps and your flow is working for you, we talked about this in the planner tips, right? At the end of the year, it's all about that flow, the flow of information, the process that you're using. Like, is the flow in your planner as well as how you're planning your plans? That's two different flows, yeah? The flow of information in your planner and also how you are planning. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. How the information is flowing from the different resources or that you have, or sources that you have to gather your information. So, yeah, all of that. It's fun, but it's also deep. Like, we've got to make sure that this stuff is working for us, this stuff is productive, and blah, 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 blah. All that good stuff. So, yes, y'all. So I'm going to take this sheet of paper, okay, because I'm not going to put much more on here for myself, because like energy is not infinite. Do we know that? Energy is not infinite. And so I will take this. Some days I could just, write on a sticky note, but some days a sticky note won't do, right? You need something that's double-sided. So I would just take this and put this right there in my planner, and I'm going to go outside. Now, here's the thing too. As I'm going outside, there's also things that I'm going to find that, hey, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this, right? Like, I need to fertilize my blueberries. I need to make sure they're getting watered in the blackberry bush. I need to, not trellis, but stake them properly, tie them up on the stake because they're just hanging on for dear life. I need to prep the section over where my Cucumber is going to go right. Excuse me, like all of that stuff need to be written down so then I can say what is the most important thing that I can do out of this gardening section. So this section is going, it's going to be full. They're going to full up by the time the week is over, and then transferring over to the next week as well, right? So they're all going to be full. That's why it's going to be a running list. As I do, I cross off, and then more things are going to be added to the list from work. So oh, you'll be there Tuesday. Had to get your gallbladder removed. You're good now, Miss. Oh, well, okay. Okay. Not good that you had to have surgery, but good that you are able to get the time off so you can be here with us this week and next week. So I will do my best not to flake next week because sure, a girl's gonna be here. So I definitely appreciate that. So I'll be taking this with me when I walk outside, because no, I'm not taking this outside. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm definitely not going to take this outside, because you know what's outside? The dirt, water, and I will get it all messy and dirty. So I don't take that stuff outside. I don't take my planters like that outside. I'll take this or something else that I could just scratch on, but not to say that, this, because I cut this paper up and put it in my pocket planner as well, because it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I love it, but it's nice and compact, and it's got a hard cover on it. So this, to me, I can take outside. So your planner Tuesday. Awesome. Write it down equals remember to do at least, right. Exactly. Absolutely. Like really and truly, I was like, my mind was blown the other day. Somebody was like, oh, there was this baby shower happening. I was like, no way. Like I saw the invitation, but I did not write it down. I glanced at it and said, I'm going to come back to it later. Absolutely not. Did she go back to it? No. So I need to make sure that I have that stuff put down, because if not, I'll be forgetting some super important things as well. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. But okay, friends, let me go water my flower babies because they're thirsty. Like I said, I have not watered them since Saturday evening. I think Saturday evening is when they got water or something like that. And it's been hot. Like it's hot. It's hot. Like close to 90 degrees hot in springtime, which is absolute insanity. So I need to go and do the stuff out there before number one, it gets too hot for me to be out there working, and I'll need to make sure that they get their watering in early enough. I try to water them in the evening, really, so that they don't get all the water sapped out of them as soon as they get it in the day. But they haven't gotten water, so they're going to need to get water. And I also need to fertilize them when I fertilize on Thursday. When is I say Thursday? Yeah. So garden water and fertilize. Okay, so that's what I need to do. So we'll see though, because here's, as I mentioned before, the thing is, if I'm going to be in here, I'm going to be in here. But if I'm going to do this to sort it out, then I'm going to need to be in this, because with my list, with just the paper on the side, with this list. So this list would be on this right here. Pretty much. That would be on that right there. So, yeah. Because I'm focusing on just really the cleanup, the CE classes, because I'm focusing more on those for the next 2 months, and garden work for the next 2 months. Yeah. So this list might definitely be short. So I'm thinking I'm going to set this one up and use it, which means I've got to redate these things right here. I got to redate them so that I'm doing it the right way. All right. So I'll probably do that as redated so that I can use it properly as of next week, because as you see, we just messed up this week, which is fine. So I'll do this for next week. So y'all will see this one next week, maybe. All right, my friends, I appreciate you guys being here today, and I will see you all next week. Continue to pray for me as I pray for you all as well and your family. Y'all have a beautiful week this week. Have a productive week. I pray that you all be saved, you and your family, into the kingdom of God. All right. I love you all with the love of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.